And I think 21 points wins and covers. And I know the Chiefs don't care about the cover. This guy coming off another 1-2 week cares about the cover. Because I don't think Denver's going to crack 17 against this defense. And so, I mean, 17.
Well, Nicholas, you were wrong. But hey, you guys are not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about picks, and this is the Miles High Club. It's your boy Money Freaking Miles. I'm here. I'm live. I'm super excited. The boys are off this week. It's a bye week. We're 9-2, number 1 in the division, number 1 in the AFC, number 1 in your heart. Let's get it. Before we get into it, though, you know, I got to pay the bills. We pulled out the Game Face deodorizing wipes. You know why we pulled them out. Because the Chiefs stink. The Chiefs freaking stink. But, again, you're not here to talk about that. I'm a classy guy. I'm trying to be classy. So, let's get into these picks. We got Thursday Night Football, Bills versus Texans, huh? It's going to be a fun one. Number 1 defense of the Texans, and the Bills defense is awful, but Davis Mills is playing, so I just don't believe in you Texans, unfortunately. Josh Allen just came off a 6-touchdown game with 2 interceptions. I mean, it's going to be interesting to watch this game because I think the Texans are going to limit what Josh Allen does, but like, no matter what, the Bills offense is going to be just top tier. So like, I still think the Bills get over 25 points. So it's like, it's just going to get ugly. And I just don't think the Texans are going to be able to handle that. So, so I got the Bills getting W there. Steelers versus Bears. I think Aaron Rodgers is playing. There's no surgery needed, apparently. So, we all know that Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. I mean, I think he's like the winningest quarterback against the Bears in Soldier Field. And the last time you saw it, I still own you. That's a crazy thing to say, first off, in another team stadium. But anyways, I think the Steelers beat the Bears. And it's going to be a really good game. I just don't think that the Bears are going to come back against the Steelers. I think a TJ Watt strip sack is going to end the game, something like that. So I got the Steelers beating the Bears. And then we got the Patriots versus the Bengals. Patriots versus Bengals. If Jamar Chase is playing, I would pick the Bengals because I just think that they could put points on the board that the Patriots also can. And the Patriots' run defense, really good. But the Bengals' run offense, not that good. So we don't care. So we're slinging that thing. So the Patriots got them at a good time. And I got the Patriots winning here. And it's probably going to be a little bit, T. Higgins probably going to have a day. So I'm excited to watch that. He's on my fantasy team, in multiple leagues. But, so, I got Patriots beating the Bengals there, eh? Then, we got the Giants going into the Lions. Lions then, eh? Giants. Jameis Winston looked good. Maybe starting him over Russ in the beginning of the year. Jack Starr probably wouldn't be off the field and probably been playing. And I don't know if Jack Starr's coming back. I think I saw that he might. If I'm a Giants fan, or if I'm the Giants organization, why are you putting him back out there? James is having a day. Like, go let this man cook out there, because why get your quarterback hurt? You already lost Malik Neighbors. You already lost Cam Scatterbo. You might as well sit down Jack Starr, because that's your offense. Right? There's 3 people. That would be 3 people right there you could just save. And if James Winston starts losing, you get another top 10 pick. What are we thinking, Giants organization? So, if I am a Giants fan in an organization, I want to lose this game, and I think you're going to lose this game no matter who you put in. But Jack Starr, I think, gives a better opportunity just because he's the way he plays. And also, unfortunately, he's going to get hurt. He might get hurt again. So, he already had tested for 4 concussions. So, I got the Lions winning. because Dan Campbell, they need to redeem themselves after that Eagles game. That was bad. Vikings versus Packers. J.J. McCarthy looked terrible. And like the Bears defense is, I think they're okay, but they're not that good. They're not that good. They're not gonna make a team look that bad. So like I just don't see. I don't know. I don't like J.J. McCarthy, and I said in the beginning of the year, like, they really screwed up this whole Sam Darnold situation. Even though Sam Darnold played terrible last week, but Sam Darnold, I love JSN, I love him, but like he's no Justin Jefferson, and Cooper Kupp is no Jordan Addison at the time. Joe, don't get me wrong, Cooper Kupp was a top tier wide receiver. Shout out Johnny Martin, buddy. He is a top tier wide receiver, but Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson are better wide receiver core, and I just think the Packers are going to win. I think they're gonna come out there balling, and Christian Watson is he him? I don't know. He looked great. We got the Seahawks versus the Titans. Titans, man, I really want you guys to win here because I have you in a future parlay bet that I made back in like October. Back in August. That's going to make me a lot of money if you guys get to 4 wins. So I really need you guys to win here, but I'm picking the Seahawks to win. Sam Darnold's coming off a really tough game against the Rams. I don't see the Titans defense doing anything like the Rams did, so I got the Seahawks beating the Titans, and it's probably not going to be a really close game. And then we got the Colts versus the Chiefs. As you guys know, I hate the Chiefs. I hate Nick Wright. And the Colts, honestly, for the Broncos standpoint, it's for the division, for the AFC bye, I want it. I want the number 1 seed, but I don't want the Chiefs to get into the playoffs. So I'm picking the Colts, beating the Chiefs because it's a high-powered offense, and if the Chiefs don't score 30, the Colts will. I'm telling you right now that everyone loved how our offense scored 22 points on them, and Chiefs. What did he say? He said 21 points. It's probably a victory for the Chiefs. Well, we scored 22 and we won. So, how do you feel about that, Nick? Right? But yeah. So the Colts here, I think they're going to score over 30 points, and I don't think the Chiefs will score 30 points today. Their offense is bland. Did you watch the game last week? I don't love it. So Colts winning, beating the Chiefs. And then Jets versus Ravens. I'm going to be at the game. I'm going to be at the tailgate. Come find me. I'll be down at Lot H. We're having a good time. We're drinking. We're doing things. So Jets versus Ravens. I'll be in all orange like I always am every time I'm down there. Brandon, he's a Jets fan. My boy Brandon. My boy Tyler is a Ravens fan. Obviously, the guy that we go to tailgates with. It's his tailgate. Jets. It would be cool for you guys to win. Again, you're part of that same parlay that the Titans are in. That it's going to make me some money in the near future. So you guys winning would be really beneficial by that. But then also the Ravens need to get to 10 wins. So like, it's a toss up for me. Like personally, either one of these wins would be great for my parlay situation. And Brandon, my boy Brandon's never seen a win in his life. He's been to many games and he's never seen a win in his life, which is sad. And I really, for your sake, I hope you get a W. But I do pick the Ravens. I do pick the Ravens here. They play bad against the Browns, and the Jets defense is decent, but they're not Browns. They don't have a Myles Garrett. They just don't. And they lost Quentin Williams, lost Sauce Gardner. And Tyrod Taylor should be good, so I'm excited to watch that. So, super fun game. I'm glad I'm going to it. I'm going to have some Miller lattes for sure. So, let's do that one. We got Browns versus Raiders. Shador. As you see, I'm wearing the Prime glasses. I got to wear the Prime glasses just because boy Shador's playing. And the Raiders suck. So, and it's for Nick Wright anyways. Like, I'm having the Browns beat the Raiders. And because I think Myles Garrett versus Max Crosby, whoever disrupts the game more, that team wins the game. But I'm picking the Browns just because I want Shador to win. Because all the haters are crazy. it's the slander is insane. They're like, oh well, the guy's never had a snap. Like, I've never played. I've never been in an NFL locker room. I've never been in a, I've never been in a college locker room. But I played football, and the fact that the backup quarterback doesn't get reps in practice is just an insane thing to say. Like, the starting offensive line never heard his cadence. Wait, what? Huh? You're telling me he's never been under center and under the starting offensive line until that game? That's actually insane. That's an insane thing to happen right there. So, but I think the Browns win here. Jared Jeudy might have a day because he's going to throw the ball downfield other than Dylan Gabriel does. He might take more sacks than Dylan Gabriel, but I guarantee you he's going to have some spectacular plays. And honestly, if that guy makes that catch on that last play, I mean, it would be tied up, but against the Ravens. So I got the Browns beating the Raiders. And then Jags versus Cardinals. The Jags beat the Chargers, and honestly, that's really huge for the Broncos. Like, we put us 2 games up on the Chargers. Love that for me. And honestly, I don't think the Jaguars they're not that great. So I really think the Cardinals get a W here, and Marvin Harrison should be coming back for the Cardinals. So I got the Cardinals beating the Jags, and I think it's gonna be a really good game to watch. It's in Arizona, so that's why that's honestly why I'm picking the Cardinals. And then we got Eagles versus Cowboys in Dallas. Eagles offense, I'm telling you right now, you have to score 30. This is literally just like the Chiefs. If you don't score 30 points, you are not winning this game, and I don't think you guys are scoring 30 points. I got the Cowboys winning, and I think I honestly think it might be by 10. This might be a take, but I really think the Cowboys might go on a little bit of a run here. They got the Eagles, and then they got the Chiefs on Thursday night on Thanksgiving. Both games at home. Why not win both of them? I'm just saying. So I got the Cowboys getting a W here against the Eagles, and it should be a fun one to watch. And I think Dak Prescott's won like 13 in a row against NFC East opponents at home. So it's like all things are lining up for them to get the W here. So I like that. And then we got Falcons versus Saints. Kirk Cousins playing. Tyler Shuck for the Saints. They won the last time we were out there, Saints. So like Chris Olave's had a day last time. Alvin Kamara, they're all coming off a bye. They're all coming off a bye. But I just don't believe in the Saints. I haven't believed in the Saints all year, and I got the Falcons winning. So I got the Falcons getting a W here against the Saints. It's in New Orleans, so it should be a closer game than it probably should be just because it's at home for the Saints. But I got the Falcons winning. We got Bucks versus Rams. Matthew Stafford is this MVP frontrunner for a lot of people at 37 years old, and I believe in him. I think he's a decent player. I do. But Tampa Bay's got to win one of these games. They had a lot of tough games in a row, and I just don't see them going 6-5. Like, they're at 6-4 right now, I think. I don't believe that they're going to go down to 6-5. I just can't see that. So, like, I really think they're going to beat the Rams, and then NFC's going to shift around right there. So I got the Bucks beating the Rams, and then the Bucks rode the tiebreaker over the Rams because I think the Bucks do put up points. So and the running game is insane. I don't know if Bucky Irvin's coming back, but like, what's his name? Sean whatever Tucker, I think his name is, and Shaw White. Like, these guys, their running back core is insane. It's really insane to watch. So like, I'm excited to watch them. So I got the Bucks beating the Rams. And then the last game, Monday Night Football, Panthers versus 49ers. When you look at this game in the week 1 and you see Panthers versus 49ers on Monday Night Football, well, this game's not that. This game's cheeks. Panthers, Bryce Young threw for like 450 last week. Are they good at football? I don't know. I don't. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm like Nick Wright. I'm just wrong about everything. But Panthers are 6-5. The Brock Purdy's back, and him and George Kittle. Him and George Kittle now. They looked all right. They looked elite. So I mean, I know why. That's why you paid this man $250 million. And with Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, I just don't think it's going to be too much for the Panthers. I would love to watch them win because that'd be good. I mean, good for my boy Andrew. But I got the 49ers winning here. So shout out my cousin La. He's a 49ers fan. But that's it. That's week 12 slate. It's going to be some good games. I'm going to be at one of these games. I'm going to be talking crazy because I'm a Broncos fan. Going to be at a Ravens-Jets game. So, like, being at 9-2 at an AFC showdown, who's going to say something to me? Who's going to say something to me? But Miller Lattes, because it's the Miles High Club. We out.